Instructomania presents The Achievements of Mesopotamia. This video will detail the lasting contribution of Mesopotamia, including the first known empire, city-states, and laws, the way in which they recorded laws, kept inventory and census, and wrote the world's oldest literature, and lastly, the inventions created to improve trade and travel. The word achievement through a historian's lens means the lasting contributions of a civilization. Some examples may include developing art, designing architecture, exploring science, creating inventions, and exchanging ideas. What are the lasting contributions of Mesopotamia? Mesopotamia had three major categories in which they provided lasting contributions to our modern world, including history's first known government structures, a writing system that affected Mesopotamian society and cultural progress at many levels, and inventions that improved Mesopotamians' way of life. The earliest tribes of Mesopotamia called themselves Sumerians. Their land at the southern end of the Euphrates and Tigris rivers became known as Sumer. Sumer was comprised of large farming settlements surrounding an urban city center. These were the first city-states in history, eventually totaling 12 city-states with a population of 10,000 each by 2000 BCE. Sumer's city-states were the first known monarchies, each ruled by a king and protected by his army. North of Sumer lived another tribe with a different language, called the Akkadians. In 2334 BCE, their leader, Sargon the Great, built a city on the Euphrates River and then led his army on attack Sumer. He conquered each city-state and united them under one government, creating the world's first empire. The Sumerians created a form of writing that used sounds and syllables of words similar to an alphabet, rather than symbols representing items like other civilizations of the same era. The writing system was called cuneiform. The syllables, or word parts of cuneiform, allowed the Sumerians to write about more abstract ideas, such as love or power. Cuneiform was inscribed on clay tablets with a sharp-edged tool called a stylus, and then dried in the hot sun or in ovens similar to modern pottery kilns. Sumerians were the first civilization to keep written records of business, history, law and government, grammar, and math. Sumerians were also the first people to write literature, with the Epic of Gilgamesh being the oldest known recorded fictional story. Since Sumer was an agricultural society, they invented several things to improve their economy and travel. The wheeled cart became an important invention to assist with moving harvests from farm settlements to city centers, as well as throughout the region for trade. It is speculated among historians that the first sailboat was also invented by the Sumerians as a way to move goods down rivers and in the Persian Gulf. Sailboats also created a way for Sumerians to travel and explore other parts of the Mediterranean region. The understanding of time as we use it today, with 60 seconds to a minute and 60 minutes to an hour, is attributed to the Sumerians. This timekeeping strategy was used to track farming seasons and to record labor. They also broke the day into two sets of 12 hours, and they divided the year into a 12-month calendar. Test your knowledge. In this game, you will evaluate 3 products to determine which was not a product that most likely evolved from Mesopotamia innovation. Was it the watch, sink, or scalpel that was not rooted in an ancient Mesopotamian invention? Did you guess correctly? It was not the watch because Sumerians created the time as we use today, with a base of 60 and 12. Let's try again. It wasn't the scalpel because the stylus used to carve cuneiform words resembled the shape and use of the scalpel in modern medicine. That's right. The product that has not evolved from Mesopotamia's culture has to be the sink, since indoor plumbing most likely originated in ancient India, not Sumer. Let's try again. Remember, you are evaluating which of the three products most likely did not evolve from a Mesopotamian innovation. Was it the car, sailboat, or steamboat that does not have its roots in ancient Mesopotamia? Did you guess correctly? It was not the car because the Sumerians invented the wheeled cart for improving trade. Let's try again. It wasn't the sailboat because historians believe Sumerians used sailboats to move trade products downriver and into the Persian Gulf. That's right. The product that was not used by the people of Mesopotamia has to be the steamboat, since steam-powered machines entered history nearly 3,500 years later in the form of mine pumps during the Italian Renaissance. As you can see from the game, Mesopotamia innovations like cuneiform, wheeled carts, and sailboats changed lives for the better. Consider this. Does innovation help or hinder the economy in modern times? Be prepared to support your answer.